G'day, this is Oz ADV Rider. Today I'm going to be fixing an oil leak. Had a big ride on Saturday and then Sunday morning I noticed some oil under the bike. So I've already found where the problem is. Noticed a lot of oil on the top of my stand, oil across my swing arm, oil on my tyre, and a nice spray of oil up under the guard. So I knew the oil leak was coming from under the sprocket cover. So I had to remove my gear lever, sprocket cover. Then I wanted to take the sprocket off. To do that I had to move my clutch actuator. I also removed the clutch cable just to make life a bit easier. Straightened out the tab washer, removed the sprocket nut, I loosened the chain, and then I could pull the sprocket off. And from there I could see the oil pulled up at the bottom of this seal. So I bought myself a new seal and the O-ring. There's your part number there. And to get the seal out we just need to remove this seal retainer that holds in the seal for your push rod, your clutch push rod, and for your gearbox shaft. First of all, I think we should do a bit of cleaning up. Oh yeah, that looks a bit better. So to pull this retainer plate off, you've got 2 bolts there and you've got 1 up there. Yes, the last time I had a real hard time getting this bolt out. I couldn't get the socket on it or a spanner, so I ended up replacing it with a cap screw. Yes, so that's an M6 by 12mm cap screw. Rightio, these ones are nice and easy. 10mm socket. I know a lot of people like to use those little battery operated rattle guns, but I'm not a big fan of them. It's not so bad taking bolts out, but when you stick that straight into a socket and zip it up, you're going into aluminium, there's a good chance of cross threading it. So I'd much prefer to do it by hand. Just retaining plate off. So it wasn't too long ago I had this seal for the clutch push rod leaking. To replace that, it's the same thing. You have to pull that retainer plate off. This push rod just pulls out. Yeah, that seal just pops out and you push the new one in. Easy as that. Now apparently this bit here should pull out. That should be interesting. Oh, there we go. Doesn't look too bad. I would have liked to have replaced this, but they didn't have any in stock. It's only about 30 bucks. So it'd be nice to have a nice new surface on the new seal, but we'll see how we go with this one. So I'm just looking for any scratches or imperfections that could potentially chew out the new seal. It all looks pretty good though. So there's our O-ring in there. We'll pluck him out. Oh, there he goes. Just got to be careful what you lever off, you don't want to damage anything. Oh, there we go. Just be aware too, if you're full of oil, you'll probably leak some out at this stage. I don't have a lot of oil in the bike at the moment, it's pretty low. Righto, all looks good. So I'm just putting a bit of engine oil around the outside of this to help it go in. Heat on the inside as well. The cup side will be in. The oil pressure pushes in the cup and pushes the lips out, making it seal. And that should push in pretty easy. Yeah, we're in. Do the same with the O-ring, a little bit of engine oil on it to help it go. That's in. Yep. Engine oil around the outside to help it slip into the seal. You don't want to cut it on the way in. Carefully over the spline. There we go. Nice and easy. Righto, we're in. Righto, back on with the retaining plate, being careful of that cable. Just easier said than done. Okay, chain and sprocket on, nut on. Oh yeah, we'll tighten this up. Oh yeah, so chain and sprocket back on. And put the, where are we? Yes, we'll put our clutch actuator back on. Let's start her up and see how it goes. I might just chuck that on so I can chuck it in gear if I need to. How's that go? Can't see any oil coming out, so that's a win so far. Right, I'll put it in gear, let it spin a bit. Right, yeah, I think we fixed the leak. Now I've just got to clean this mess up, put it back on. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.